your girl Theekarenc, and today I'm basically doing a detailed tutorial on how to slay an HD wig. So that's basically the boxing and everything, nothing special. I already opened it, but I just redid it for this video. And this wig is a 20-inch, I think it's Brazilian hair. I forgot what type of hair it is, but it's really soft. I got absolutely no shedding, and it's actually 20-inch. It seems like it's longer than the 20-inch because, you know, sometimes with this hair it'll say a certain inch and it really won't be that, but this was that. And I'm basically just gonna start off with bleaching the hair. You already see me putting the powder into the bowl. I basically just put 2 scoops, and now I'm gonna pour in the developer. I use the 50 and the 30 because I like it to bleach fast. You know, I'm not trying to be doing this wig all day and night. And I just go ahead and mix that up with a spoon. And I also add some purple dye. I just heard that tones down the knots, and it usually does turn out pretty well when I do that. So that's just a trick that I use. So just keep watching. And with this developer, I usually just put enough for it to become a pancake batter consistency. You don't want it to be too thick or too loose. I try to get it right in the middle, a little bit thicker than pancake batter. So yeah. And I just go ahead and mix that purple dye in there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it to the lace. And just a disclaimer on this lace, since HD lace is basically, you know, thin lace, just so the hair will look more natural. The difference from the HD lace and a regular lace is that the HD lace is thinner, so when you glue it down, it'll look a lot more realistic than regular lace, which is thicker, and you can see the lace more easily, rather than HD lace is harder to see. And with that, since, you know, the wig is still made the same, the knots are kind of harder to bleach. Since the lace is so thin, they have to knot the hair more than once, so it'll be like triple knots, and that's really hard to bleach. So I went through and I really just eyed my lace, and you'll see that in this video. And I kind of just pulled out those black dark knots that I didn't want anymore, that I couldn't get to bleach, because I bleached this hair about 2 to 3 times, and you're really not supposed to bleach it that much, but I'm just very serious about how realistic my lace look. I'm not one of them. But yeah, keep watching. So after about 20 to 25 minutes, I go ahead and wash the bleach out. You don't want to keep it on there too long because you don't want your lace to over bleach. You just want to make sure you can't see those dark knots anymore. So yeah, keep watching. Okay, and with the plucking, you just want to make sure you're plucking with your tweezers opening and closing really fast. You want to pluck away from the hairline. You don't want to make any holes into the lace. And basically with the plucking, you don't have to be specific. Just go crazy with it, because your hairline is not straight across. As long as that hairline and you're thinning it out and you're seeing hair come out, you're doing good. Because you don't want it to be too thick. It doesn't have to look exactly like your real hairline, but you want it to be thin enough to where it doesn't look like you're wearing a helmet. So yeah, with the plucking, just pluck everywhere. Don't stay in one spot for too long, but just pluck all in the front of the hairline. And I like to part the hairline into a few sections and pluck each of those sections enough just so it can be flat and thinned out, so it won't look so thick. And since I was doing a half up, half down look with this wig, I just decided to pull the hair up into a ponytail motion and pluck that way, just so it can look even more natural. So I just section the hair in the areas that will be pulled up into a ponytail, and I pluck those areas as if they were going into a ponytail, and that'll just make it look way more natural and give you that ponytail effect. So yeah. And here I was just sectioning out where I was gonna lay my edges, and I just plucked around that area. For the edges, you don't have to pluck a whole lot, because when you separate them, you shouldn't take out too much hair from the front. So just a little bit of hair, just, you know, so it can give that thin wispy edges type of look. So here I was just getting my foundation ready. I like to lay it out on a paper plate or a cardboard piece of paper, whatever you have. You know, we get over here. Psych, nah, but I like to lay it out, and I get my foundation brush and I just paint like I'm an artist. I paint that lace, and I paint all parts of the lace, even the parts that you may not use. Paint that too, because you want to make sure you're getting your foundation or whatever type of powder you're using all on the lace, just so it'll blend in with your skin even more. So that's what I'm doing here. And don't forget to always put a little bit of foundation on the front of your hairline too, on the other side of the lace, just to get that extra natural look. And here I'm just putting the foundation on my bald cap, because you know bald cap will be under the wig, and you can't really see it through the wig, but you want to make sure that blends in with your skin, just so it won't look like you have a white cap under the lace. And I just like to blow dry that foundation in my cap a little bit, just so it won't be too oily. So yep, keep watching. Okay, very much seem bald, period. And guys, this hair was just beautiful hair. It was so soft. It was the correct length. Everything about this wig, from the way it was constructed and all, was just really nice. Again, I got this hair from West Kids. I'm not sure if I said that at the beginning of this video, but I got this hair from West Kids Hair. I'm telling you, they have some of the best hair. That's one of my favorite places to shop from right now. So yeah, I just went ahead and I cut out the back of the lace. That's what I just did. You can keep that part if you plan on gluing it down, but if you don't plan on gluing it down, please cut it out, because if you put your hair in a ponytail, you're gonna see that lace and it will not be cute. And yeah, I'm just goofing around, don't mind me, but keep watching. I just go ahead and put my hair back, just so when I get ready to glue it, I won't have any flyaways falling in the glue. That is so annoying, and it'll cause a lot of itching if you have hair where the glue is supposed to be. And I just like to eye my hairline really well before I glue it down, because when you glue it down, it gets messy and just everything gets ruined if you have to lift it back up. So you just want to really take your time and be slow with it if you're using glue. Okay, so this part can get tricky. A lot of people don't always know where to place their glue. Sometimes people have glue starting before the lace, and that'll just be really sticky and messy when you're trying to put your scarf on. The scarf will be gluing to your head because you put too much glue, and now you have glue that's ahead of the lace, and that is just so annoying and not it. So basically, whatever way you cut your hair cap, and this is just my method, a lot of people do different things, but this is what works for me. Whatever way I cut my bald cap is where I'm gonna put my glue, because usually where you cut your bald cap is the same way you want your lace to go. You cut it as if that's how your hairline is gonna be shaped. So that's where I put my glue, exactly where my cap is. And if you're not too sure, if that lace is going to land in an area that you're planning on putting glue, don't put the glue there just yet. Like sometimes with my edges, I won't always put the glue directly on my edges, because sometimes I cut my edges shorter than the bald cap or longer than the bald cap, and I won't be needing glue all the way down to my edges if my edges aren't that long, or if the lace doesn't come all the way down there. So like I said, just eyeball it and take it really slowly. You do sections. Honestly, I don't like doing sections. I like just doing the whole thing. But when you do sections, it's less likely for you to mess up. And I know I'm talking a lot, y'all. I'm just trying to explain this the best way I can. So yeah, keep watching and you'll see. And for this part right here, whatever product you're using, glue, make sure it dries all the way clear. Make sure it's all the way dry, because if you don't let it dry all the way, it'll start rolling up when you glue your lace down, and you'll have this little white ball because the glue wasn't all the way dry and tacky. And that's just annoying, and it's not cute, and it's just gonna mess all your hard work up. So please let it dry completely, and then place your lace right on top of it. And yeah, so you can get bored waiting for this glue to dry, but the best thing to do is just to sit down with your blow dryer, if you have a chair in your bathroom, wherever you're doing your hair, and just hold it on that spot you're waiting for it to dry, because you'll get bored and just feel like you have to rush and hurry up and lay the lace down when it's not fully dry. And I already told y'all why not to do that, so make sure you letting it dry whether you're bored or not, because I was very bored, as you can see, but you still gotta let it dry. So keep watching. When I'm drying my glue or whatever product I'm using, got to be mousse, whatever, I pretty much dry everything on cold air because it just dries better. I'm not sure if different products dry better on hot air or whatever, but for me, my products I use, they dry better on cool air. So that's what I'm using. I'm using cool air. yeah, you see what I mean about the edges. So right here you can see that I didn't put glue on that edge tab because I still have to cut them in the shape that I want them to go. And if I would have had glue down there, I might not have used the space that I even put the glue, so that would have just been a sticky mess. So that's why I always say with the ear tabs, you should do those last or second to last, because you don't want to put glue down there where you might not even need it. And a lot of people have problems with those edges. Usually when people get their hair done, the edges are the first little spaces. I can't talk, y'all. The edges are the first little places to come up, and that's because either people don't put enough glue down there, or they put it where they don't need it, or it's a lot of reasons. But honestly, I think you should glue those down last or second to last, just so you know specifically that you're putting the glue in the correct place and you're not cutting them longer or shorter than the glue. So yeah, you can see that I'm doing that. So I'm just going back over any little piece that still needs to be glued down, that is lifting or whatever. You will have some pieces in the front that's lifting, again, because you don't want to put the glue directly on your forehead. So usually put it a little further back, and that's the safest way to do it. You would rather have some pieces to go back and glue down than putting the glue way ahead of the lace and having a sticky mess. So yeah, just take your time and go back on those pieces that are still loose and glue them down. So for different hairstyles calls for different plucking methods. And with my plucking method, you can see I have my hair pulled back, so it might look like, oh, it's not a lot of plucking. But I did that on purpose, because when I pull my hair up, you'll be able to see on the sides more of where I pluck, because I didn't want it to look like a whole bunch of plucking, and when I pull my hair up in the ponytail is thin. So I plucked in those certain places that'll really define the ponytail and make it look more realistic. But right now, from the way that I have my hair in the back ponytail, you can't really see the full effect, because it's not pulled up to those areas that I actually plucked and really defined. So it might look not that plucked right now and thick, but you'll see when I actually style the hair how it really looks. So yeah, girl, watch me get slayed. So after you finish gluing the hair down, you just want to blow dry that hairline for about 2 to 3 minutes, just to make sure that glue is completely dried, and wrap it up with an elastic band or a hair wrap. and go ahead and style the hair. You want to keep the hairline wrapped while you're styling the hair, just so you won't pull on the lace too much and accidentally lift something up, since it's still very fresh and not really set in yet. So yeah, just wrap that hairline up while you styling the hair, just to be safe. And again, I'm doing a half up, half down look, so you would really need 2 mirrors, unless you don't care how your part look, where that ponytail would be. But if you care, you'll need 2 mirrors just to make sure that when you're parting your ponytail, you still leave some hair over that weft that's in the back from the track that's sewed into your wig. You don't want that to show, so you still need to leave a good bit of hair on top of it, just so it won't show. So yeah, I'm parting out my ponytail. And y'all, this is my first time recording me doing my hair from start to finish, plucking, bleaching, styling, all of that. So I was hot and tired, and my arms was hurting, and it was getting hard to record and do my hair. So I ended up not recording me actually putting the ponytail in, just parting the ponytail out. But if y'all want to see another video with better details on another half up, half down look, just comment down below and I'll do one. So yeah, you're probably just gonna see me finish parting out this ponytail and then the final result, because it was just hard to record. But I'm getting better as I go. So I'm if y'all want to see another video of me do a detailed tutorial, and I will make sure to record that whole thing throughout. So yeah, this is the finished product. Your girl was slayed, period. That's scalp. 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 Watch out for your earphones if you got them in. But that's scalp, baby. That's scalp. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to see more videos, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later.